Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So here we go, another episode of Snapped in New York. This one is coming straight out of St Albans Queens, New York, where a 54-year-old landlord kills 3 of his tenants because of unpaid rent.
This afternoon with a gruesome triple murder in Queens, police say a landlord admitted to stabbing his girlfriend and 2 of his tenants to death over a rent dispute. And good afternoon, I'm David Navarro.
And I'm Liz Cho. A senior police official tells us that the landlord will be charged with murder. Police say he turned himself into the 113th precinct early this morning and told officers that he did something bad. That is when police went to the home on Milburn Street and found the 3 victims.
Eyewitness News reporter Morgan Norwood live in St. Albans with more. Morgan.
David, Liz, according to that senior police official, that suspect, that landlord, being identified tonight as 54-year-old David Daniel, they say he stabbed his girlfriend and then 2 of his tenants over a rent dispute, over unpaid rent. All of this apparently dating back to the COVID-19 pandemic. Police rushed here to this home on Milburn Street in St. Albans, Queens, not because of a 911 call, but an apparent confession.
Earlier this morning, a 54-year-old male walked into the 113th precinct, stating to uniformed police officers that he was having issues with his tenants. The officer inquired further, and the male stated that he did something bad.
Police finding 3 people stabbed to death, a man and 2 women. A couple found in the finished basement. A woman found upstairs, face down in her own bed. Police say the suspect appears to have stabbed his tenants over unpaid rent. This appears to be a dispute over rent. Did it have to come to this?
Oh, of course not. No, never. To come down over rent is crazy.
Alfred Felder and his cousin say that they were shot.
Murder is wrong. Murder is wrong. Yes, it is. And the only time I say that it is justified to kill somebody is if you molest or rape a minor. Also, if you kill a family member of mine and it was unjustifiable, those are the only reasons why it would be okay. Just in my eyes, in my worldly, fleshly eyes, it would be okay to go ahead and kill somebody. Murdering somebody because they did not pay their rent, probably wrong, but I understand why. Imagine that you are a landlord and you own an apartment building or a single family home or whatever, and you acquired this property through inheritance, or you bought this property and decided to keep it and downgrade or downsize, and now you want to rent it out so that you can have some money coming in, but you don't want to sell it. And you've got some people in there that just won't pay their rent. Now, why they won't pay their rent, that's a whole nother story. We don't know why they won't pay their rent. We just know that we still owe a mortgage, and I'm still paying my high ass rent in New York. And every month that you're not paying, I have to pay. And it's the holiday time. I need my money for my family, for me to maintain my standard of living. Now daylight savings time is gone. So I'm waking up, it's dark. I'm coming home, it's dark. I'm not able to get the sunlight that I need. My vitamin D levels are low. I'm irritated. The weather's changing, it's getting cold. And on top of that, I have to deal with 3 people who are grown, who will not pay their rent. I think we all can imagine being in that position, how one day we could just snap. Not saying that the landlord is justified in what he's doing, because there are other ways to resolve this. There are other ways.
So, like I said, there's nothing in here. Cool. Normally, that's how we do the transactions. If they are late, I'm going to show you what we do when it comes to late fees. We don't call them late fees. It's more like, well, I'll show you. Come on.
All right, follow me. We've got an exclusive with DJ Indy.
Now, stay back. Now, normally people are a little alarmed. This is nothing. This is just standard procedure. And we don't like to startle people. It's very, very, very subtle. Yeah. Rent due. Stay back. Yeah. Rent due. She has about 7 kids, single mom, 3 bedroom house. Always running a little late. Baby daddy's in jail. All right, so because she's not answering, we're gonna do a little backdoor screening. Let's go.
But he went a route that is now going to either cost him his life or his freedom. To the people who are living somewhere and not paying your rent, do the best you can, because at the end of the day, you really don't know who you're messing with. People think, oh, they're usually so nice, they'll let me stay for another month without evicting me. Oh, he let me get away with making late payments before. That's not an excuse to continue to use people. Not saying that they don't have good reasons or excuses for not paying their rent, but you got to do something. You know, if you can't pay rent, give the landlord a little something else, you know what I'm saying, to tide you over. I mean, Just kidding. Don't use your bodies for a roof over your head. It is an option though. But do something. I don't care if you have to subject yourself to working fast food or doing something that you thought you'd never do in order to keep a roof over your head. At least give something. Even if it's just a quarter of the rent. A lot of times people will say, well, I don't have it all, so I'm just not going to give anything. No. Give something rather than nothing. I don't know how many tenants he had total in that building, but I'm pretty sure the ones that were making payments or paying something, he probably spared them. I got to dig a little deeper into the story, but I got a feeling. So don't just go around not paying your bills and not paying your debt, especially when you owe it to an actual person and not necessarily an institution where they could just put it on your credit and then you worry about it later. No. When you actually owe people, like actual human beings with feelings and emotions that get angry, you might want to be on top of that. Just saying.